What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames, and I'm bringing to you guys in celebration of Photon, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord coming out in Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge. I'm going to give you guys a update to Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon Galaxy deck, whatever you want to call it, using not only Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, but with Cybernetic Horizon, and Blue Eyes Abyss, set that's coming out sometime soon, and I think even the set after that. Basically, if you've seen any of the released leaks for any Photon Galaxy support, I've taken all of that into consideration in this deck. I print out proxies of all the upcoming support and everything, and I'm going to run you guys the profile that I've currently got and in mind for that support, and I'm going to explain to you my ratios and everything like that. So once all that new support comes out, you'll be nice and ready and you can start playing Galaxy Eyes again. At least on a local level. So with all that said, as you can see, I got my Photon Shockwave playmat back out for this profile. Let's get into it. So first off, you're gonna have your free Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. He is the heart and soul of the deck. Everything revolves around him. He is used for all of your combos, all of your Xyz plays, all of your negation plays. Literally, most of the stuff in this deck is literally revolved around Galaxy Eyes. You either get Galaxy Eyes to your hand, to keep him in your hand sometimes for your Photon Lord and your Soul Flare stuff. Literally, he's the heart and soul. So you got to play him at 3. Next we have 3 Galaxy Knight. This deck has a lot of 3-ofs, by the way, so expect a lot of 3-ofs. So you got your 3 Galaxy Knight. He's literally your 1 card rank 8 in a way. You summon him. You can also summon without tributing if you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, which is very easy to do in this deck. And then if you have a Galaxy Eyes in graveyard, you can drop him by 1,000, bring Galaxy Eyes back in defense mode. There you go. You got your rank 8. 3 Galaxy Soldiers. Obvious, you gotta have 3 Galaxy Soldiers. You know, ditch a light, special summon, and get another Galaxy monster to your hand. He is your rank 5 playmaker. And sets up for your rank 8 plays by like ditching rings like Galaxy Eyes. Then you got your 3 Wizard. Wizard, you can use both of his effects once per turn. One of them is you can drop up him to level 8, and the others you can tribute him for cost, and if you do, you can search your deck for any Galaxy card and add to your hand, so you can grab all your spells in there. So that's the Galaxy monsters. For Photon monsters, Thrasher. Thrasher's back in the deck at 3. He helps you get your Galaxy Knight play off, but he's also there for your rank 4 plays, your link plays, and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. Next we have one of the new cards is Photon Orbital. You can equip him to a Photon or Galaxy monster, and if you do, you can up him by 500 attack points, and it can't be destroyed in battle. But you can also send him as an equipped card to the graveyard to search your deck for any Photon card. Yeah, add 1 Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand, except Photon Orbital. So you're going to use that effect once per turn, but equipping to a monster you can do as many times as you want. So if you have 2 in your hand, you can equip both to a Photon or Galaxy monster, send 1 to grave to search, and you can keep the other one on there as like protection and a slight attack buff. He combos very well with the rank 4 Xyz monster that's in the extra deck, and he also combos well with things like Photon Thrasher. So there's that. So you play him at 3. It's kind of like your 6 copy for 3 extra copies of like Galaxy Wizard. And now we're going to like the 2 of, which I play is Photon Vanisher. The only reason you play 2 of this guy is because he's only he can't be normal summoned or set. So you don't want to clog too many of these. If he could be normal summoned, I'd play 3 of this guy instantly, because you know you can just summon 1, special the other. But if you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, you can special summon this guy from your hand. And once per turn, if this card is special summoned, you can add one Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand. Cannot attack the turn special summon, and an exceeds monster will summon this as material has this effect. Monsters destroyed by battle with this card are banished instead of going to the graveyard. So not only does he freely special summon himself for like a rank 4 link play, but he also grabs your Galaxy Eyes, which, as I said before, getting Galaxy Eyes to your hand is more important in this deck than ever. And to round up the monsters, I play one Photon Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. I just like this guy at 1. I always like this guy at least 1 of, because he's kind of like a monster reborn in his own unique way. Contribute him, revive a Galaxy Eyes from your graveyard, and while it's in the graveyard, you can attach it to a Galaxy Eyes Xyz, and then but if he gets detached, he gets banned. You can only do that once per duel. So, no, it's just a nice little one-up tech. I always like this guy at 1. So those are the monsters. For spells, we play no traps in this deck, unfortunately, as much as I love the Galaxy Eyes trap cards like Tachyon and Transmigration. I could just not fit room. I wanted to make this deck as consistent as possible. And 3 Photon Sanctuary is one of them. This card is going to become so good in the upcoming future. It is 1 card linked 2 in this deck. And it's just so good. Not only though is it a 1 card link too, but it helps set up your Galaxy Knight. It's tribute fodder for your Galaxy Eyes if you have to go down that route. But you can also even equip Photon Orbital to one of these tokens because they are a Photon monster, and then you can sack Orbital search yourself. So Sanctuary is going to become so good. I could even see Blue Eyes playing this card in the upcoming future. So that's something to look forward to. Next, triple trading. We have 6 targets in this deck: 3 Galaxy Eyes and 3 Galaxy Knight. Mostly you want to send Galaxy Eyes, you don't really want to send Galaxy Knight, but there is those times where you have to. I also play 2 Desires. We play a lot of 3-ofs in this deck, so Desires is not difficult to play. It's kind of like in like the Blue Eyes says, we just play so many copies of 3 in this deck, so banishing stuff to draw is not bad. I play 1 Rotor because we have Thrasher and Vanisher. I don't know if I'm happy with this at 2 anymore. Just purely because of Desires. In testing, I have banished both of these copies of Desires, and it kind of hurts, so I kind of want to bump this up to 3. But Galaxy Expedition is just so good in this deck. It's just such a good card overall. I kind of wish other support had a card like this. If you control Photon Galaxy, that's level 5 or above, you can special summon 1 from your deck. Just so good. So now we're getting to like some one-offs. I play 1 Foolish Burial, and then for like revival cards, I play a lot of revival one-off. So 1 Galaxy Zero, it's searchable in this deck. That's all you need. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Return of the Dragon Wars. I did have this at 2, but I rarely get it off when it was kind of like a dead card. And your only main target in the main deck is Galaxy Eyes, and so it's kind of like it's not like Blue Eyes. It's busted in Blue Eyes because they have a lot more targets for it. But for us Galaxy players, we only have a 1 target. So, and then I have the 1 Soul Charge. Soul Charge is broken. It's just busted in this deck. Next, I play 2 Galaxy Cyclone. You can play Twin Twisters, MSTs, Cosmic Cyclones, whatever you want over this. But the only reason I like this is just because it's searchable. It's searchable with Galaxy Wizard, and it's searchable with Photon Orbital. So it is kind of like a better way in this kind of deck just because it's searchable. That's the only reason why I play it. And I play 1 Regeki. Regeki is something I'm actually tempted to take out for something else. I might try out the 3rd Expedition over it, but we'll see how it goes. The board wiping though is kind of good for a deck like this. So that's the main deck. The extra deck is when like a lot of the new stuff comes in. So we play 1 Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. You only need 1 of because the other link target is 2 Hyperstars. These are the only links that you play. You could in theory play a link 3 if you wanted to, but these are much better for you. So Hyperstar is the Mrs. Radiant of this deck. All light monsters gain 500 attack and defense. All dark monsters lose 400 attack and defense. And if it's destroyed, you get a light monster from your graveyard back to your hand. Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon is the one you always, most of the time, go to first. When it's link summoned, you can add a Galaxy or Photon monster from your graveyard back to your hand. and then during either player's turn, quick effect, you can send a galaxy. You can send a galaxy. You can either discard 2 Photon Galaxy cards or 1 Galaxy-sized Photon Dragon, target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So you can use each effect once per turn. So this card is really good for disruptions, and you'll most of the times end with a Galaxy Eyes in your hand in some way, shape or form, so you should always get that disruption off. Now I haven't proxied these just because they're coming out really soon in time of making this video, but you'll play 2 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. He's the new rank 8 coming out in Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge, was why I didn't print it. I didn't want to waste any ink on that. So, no offense to him. But he only takes 2 at level 8, and you can, once per turn, I think, is either attach a Galaxy card from your deck to him as an Xyz material, or add it to your hand. So you can search all of your Galaxy cards in this deck, but you can detach a material to negate a spell, trap, I think, monster effect and destroy it. But if you detach a Photon or Galaxy, you can like destroy them. I think something like that. Let me just bring it up quickly, just so that you guys know exactly what he does. Galaxy. Sorry guys, I should have had this up ready before recording. Here we go. So if this card has a Photon card that sees material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each effect of the following effects of number 90 Galaxy-sized Photon Lord once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach the Xyz material from this card, negate the effect. Then, if the detached material was a Galaxy card, you can destroy that target. And then during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can take 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it as Xyz material. So obviously, if you detach a Galaxy-sized Photon Dragon, you get to negate and destroy, because Galaxy-sized Photon is both a Galaxy and a Photon card. So, but you kind of want to keep one of a Galaxy Eyes on him as well, so it's kind of weird. But that's just when things like Cloud Dragon come in handy, because Cloud can just, you know, reattach him as an Xyz material. So that's the only Xyz I play a 2 of. Everything else I play a 1 of. So 1 full armor Photon Dragon, 1 Cypher Blade Dragon, 1 Prime Photon Dragon. I always like Prime Photon just because he is a beat stick in his own unique way. He can, you know, get over like, pretty much anything. 1 Tachyon Dragon. I always play a Tachyon as well. The complete board wipe negation is just always nice in my opinion. 1 Cypher Dragon, 1 Galaxy Harbinger. You know, it's always good. 1 Filigrane, the effect negation is always nice as well. And then I play the Infinity and Nova. These are the only rank 5s that I play. And then one of the new ones, which is Starlight Photon Blast Dragon. He's generic, just 2 level 4s, and if this card exceeds summon, you can special summon 1 Photon monster from your hand. And while this exceeds summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. And once per turn, during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 of your Galaxy-sized Photon Dragons that is banished or is in your graveyard, and special summon it. So he's a 1800, so he doesn't protect himself, but if he has something like either Hyperstar or a Photon Orbital attached to him, he can then start protecting himself. So yeah. So that's why things like Photon Orbital, I think I said before, covers very well with this guy, just because you can make this guy, if you have Photon Orbitals in your hand, you can equip it to him. He jumps up from an 18 to a 23, and then he starts protecting himself. So there's that. But that's it, guys. That is the profile. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm super happy that, you know, I'm profiling galaxies again properly. I say properly, but you guys know what I mean, on a much more competitive level, except, you know, that isn't just for fun. So once all this set comes out, you know, I will continue testing, and even then, before it all comes out, since I have all printed, I will be testing this deck, finding new combos, plays, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of like hidden combos in here, but they're all like 4 plus cards at times. So I would do a combo video for you guys, but there's no like good, like strong, consistent like 3. Oh, if you get these 3 cards, you can make this board and that kind of thing. So it's kind of like, you know, play it. You'll find the combos. You'll find the plays and that kind of thing. Combos are kind of like build themselves as you start playing. So, but guys, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it again. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh content that we'll be bringing to you. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.